Freeze drying, also known as lyophilization, is a low-temperature dehydration process that involves freezing the product, lowering the pressure, then removing the ice by sublimation to preserve the perishable material, extend its shelf life, or make the material more convenient for transport. Freeze drying process has three phases. First, freezing, which is liquid to solid conversion of the product. Second, primary drying, which is removal of the frozen solvent by sublimation. And third, secondary drying, which is removal of unfrozen solvent by diffusion and resorption. Function of component in a freeze dryer. First, drying chamber where the sample is placed and heating or cooling takes place. Second, condenser have sufficient condensing surface and cooling capacity to collect water vapor released by the product. As vapor contact the condensing surface, they give up their heat energy and turn into ice crystal that will be removed from the system. Third, vacuum pump remove non-condensable gases to achieve high vacuum level in the chamber and condenser. Fourth, heat source provide the latent heat of sublimation and its temperature may vary from -30 to 150 degrees Celsius. Freeze drying is a better preservation method over other dehydration methods due to the very low temperature used, thus all the deterioration and microbiological activities are stopped and provide better quality to the final product.
So here is the procedure for freeze drying fruits. The fruit, for example carrots as been shown, are cut and slices at 1 inch thick, then spread out not higher than the freeze drying pan's height. Fruits took a little longer period to freeze dry and meat went a little bit faster. Different types of food are being freeze dried together at the same time, and even though some batches took a longer time to freeze dry than the other, it did not negatively affect it. Next, the batches of food are loaded to the machine. The cover is put on and the machine is started. The machine took 24 hours to freeze dry the food. Once the cycle is finished, the pans of food batches are removed from the machine. The food is stored after freeze dry in two ways, which are in the jar for short storage and in mylar bag with oxygen absorber and sealed to be kept for 25 years or more.
The lemongrass and galangal subjected to freeze drying method are expected to have better quality in terms of its color and structure of the vegetable compared to the conventional hot air drying method due to the solid state of water during freeze drying, which will protect the primary structure and shape of the vegetable and keeping the cell almost intact with a high porosity end product. Blanching treatment towards some of the vegetable before the drying process will expected to cause the vegetable to have better color retention compared to the vegetable without the treatment. This is due to the inactivation of enzyme, especially enzyme that provoke the reaction of enzymatic browning that cause the discoloration in vegetable.